So March has come to a close. We are now a quarter of the way through 2017, and that means it is time to talk about the best and worst of March this year. This year it felt a little bit like the summer season started way early. The movies like Beauty and the Beast and Kong Skull Island were big summertime blockbuster scale movies, and Beauty and the Beast did gigantic summer money in the month of March. So with all that said, where do I rank things the best, the worst? Where do things fall? Here's how it goes for me. My runner-up for the best movie of March, I went with one I wasn't expecting, and that's the Power Rangers. So this is a movie I wasn't really excited for when they announced it. When I saw the first trailer, I was like, I don't know about this. As it went along, the marketing kind of wooed me in a little bit. And then when I saw it, I actually liked it quite a bit. And oddly enough, all the stuff that wasn't about the Power Rangers, that was just about the characters and telling the coming of age type story, I liked that more than the Power Ranger stuff. I thought that was better acted, better directed, and more stylized than the actual Power Rangers type stuff. And I enjoyed that movie quite a bit. But the best movie of March, and what I would say is the best movie of the year thus far, was Logan. This incredible, serious adult drama that provided both some action and excitement, but some real true drama and actual closure to the characters of Wolverine and Charles Xavier, as played by Patrick Stewart and Hugh Jackman, that they've been doing since the year 2000. Some of you were not alive when this started, and it has finally come to a close in such a beautiful way, so well directed. Maybe the best performance I've ever seen from Patrick Stewart, and I'm an enormous Star Trek The Next Generation fan. I might call that the best live-action TV show of all time. That's how big of a Star Trek The Next Generation fan I am, how big of a Patrick Stewart fan I am. And I think this is his best work I've ever seen from him. A great performance from Hugh Jackman once again in bringing all kinds of new layers and dimensions to a character that he has been playing for 17 years over the course of 10 movies now, something like that. And it's a franchise that's in its 10th movie, and I believe this was probably the best one we've had to date. So Logan was the best movie of March, and it's the best movie of the year thus far. And you got to wonder, if it was released later in the year, would it have Oscar buzz surrounding it? With that said, let's start talking about the worst of the month of March. For me, I gotta go with my runner-up, Before I Fall. This is a movie I wasn't on my radar at all. Someone recommended it to me. They said I might like it. It's a time loop, YA type of story, very Groundhog's Day-esque in a certain sense and totally different from it in other senses. So I went into it, and then within the first 10 minutes, I was like, ooh, I hate all of these characters. These are reprehensible, horrible human beings. As it goes along, there's slight story arcs. A few of them get better. Some of them never get better. There's no justice for the bad characters. There's some cleverness to it. It was a movie I was so frustrated by. I even thought a few times I might walk out of this one. And it was well directed. It was well acted. A lot of the pieces were fit together. I just hated the characters so much. And there was so little justice in the finale of it. It's so little satisfying to it. It felt like it was trying to be a clever conclusion and have a conclusion when it comes to an end. But for me, it was like it just raised more questions than it gave me answers, and it left me more frustrated than it did satisfied. But it wasn't the worst movie. It wasn't the most frustrating movie of the month of March. That, of course, is going to go to Chips. A comedy that was unfortunately not funny. A comedy that was just a little bit painful to watch because you're seeing actors like Michael Pena, Vincent D'Onofrio in a movie just embarrassing themselves, not doing a great job for themselves. And then you got Dax Shepard getting this chance to write, direct, and star in a movie and doing such a poor job that you're like, oh, man, I want to like you, but this is not good, buddy. This is not working. And I mean, the joke is, it just goes for the most crass, the most base level of bodily functions, masturbation, every base level thing they can do to make you laugh. They attempt, and it's not very funny. It's painful to watch these people in it. I mean, for me, I can sit through a movie like that pretty easily simply because it's like a cop action comedy drama. That's just like an easy thing for me to watch, but this one was still pretty rough, mostly because you're just like, how did you get Vincent D'Onofrio to be in this? He's in He's having like this renaissance of his career where he's in mega blockbusters like Jurassic World. He's in stuff like Daredevil. He's in Magnificent Seven. He's great in all this stuff. Even things like Jurassic World is kind of, cardboard cutout character. He's still captivating in it. And then he shows up in this and you're like, what are you doing in this movie? Why are you here? Chips. Painful to watch. An embarrassment to the original source material. I've never seen the original show, but this is not what that was. I know that much. And just watching this kind of put in such a bad light. So frustrating. With all that said, those are my picks for the best and the worst. What are your picks? Tell me in the comment section below, because I don't want to just talk about the best and the worst. I want to talk about the best and the worst with you. With all that said, if you're new to my channel, please consider clicking that subscribe button. I like to do movie reviews. I do ranking videos. I do trailer reactions, all kinds of different stuff. But really what I want to do is talk with you in the comment sections. And the big thing I got coming up is this thing called Masters of Movie Trivia. It's a trivia show I started for my channel to take on and to see who's the best movie trivia of the YouTube community. So we started that up. The second episode will be up this Friday. I actually compete. You can see if I'm all talk or if I'm actually kind of clueless and stupid. You can find out this Friday on my channel. And as always,